Largest wildfires in U.S. history. Welcome to my channel. 1. Texas Wildfires, 2024. The 2024 Texas wildfires marked a historic event, with several major fires breaking out in late February across the state. Among them, the Smokehouse Creek Fire in Hutchinson County stood out as the largest wildfire event in Texas's history. This fire alone burned an estimated 1.1 million acres, surpassing the infamous East Amarillo Complex fire of 2006, which scorched nearly 1 million acres. The Smokehouse Creek Fire has left a lasting impact, devastating wildlife habitats, farmlands, and infrastructure. Firefighters faced intense challenges due to high winds and dry conditions, with flames spreading rapidly over vast areas. The aftermath of this wildfire has reignited discussions about climate change's role in increasing the frequency and severity of wildfires in Texas and across the globe. Recovery efforts continue as the affected communities grapple with rebuilding their homes and livelihoods. Number 2. Maui Wildfires, Hawaii, 2023. In August 2023, Hawaii experienced a devastating series of wildfires, predominantly on the island of Maui. These fires, fueled by strong winds from Hurricane Dora in arid conditions, engulfed parts of the island, including the historic town of Lahaina. Tragically, at least 100 lives were lost, and 4 individuals remain missing. Lahaina, once a vibrant cultural hub, was almost completely destroyed, leaving its residents displaced and its historical landmarks in ruins. While Hawaii typically enjoys a wet climate, recent years have seen a significant decrease in rainfall, a staggering 18% over 3 decades, due to climate change. This drought-like condition created the perfect environment for the fires to spread uncontrollably. Local and federal agencies are now focused on prevention strategies, including better vegetation management and emergency preparedness to protect vulnerable communities. Number 3. Dixie Fire, California, 2021. The Dixie Fire of 2021 became the second largest wildfire in California's history, consuming over 463,000 acres in Northern California. Sparked during a record-breaking heat wave, the fire destroyed hundreds of buildings and threatened nearly 14,000 structures. Severe drought conditions and increasing global temperatures exacerbated the fire's intensity, forcing thousands of residents to evacuate their homes. Communities like Greenville were nearly wiped off the map, with entire neighborhoods reduced to ash. Experts highlighted the dire need for improved forest management practices and infrastructure upgrades to combat future disasters. The Dixie Fire's scale and destruction serve as a sobering reminder of how climate change continues to reshape wildfire behavior in the western United States. Number 4. Bay Area Fire, California, 2020. In 2020, California, Oregon, and Washington state faced one of the most destructive wildfire seasons in U.S. history, including the Bay Area Fire. By mid-September, almost 1 million acres had burned, leaving behind a trail of destruction and claiming at least 35 lives. The North Complex Fire alone scorched more than 300,000 acres, killing 16 people and displacing thousands. Smoke from the fires blanketed major cities like San Francisco, turning the skies an eerie orange and causing widespread health issues. Researchers estimate that the smoke's poor air quality led to hundreds of excess deaths across the West Coast. This season's fires underscored the critical need for addressing wildfire prevention and mitigation, as well as preparing urban areas for the health impacts of prolonged smoke exposure. Number 5. Camp Fire, California, 2018. The Camp Fire, which began on November 8, 2018 in Butte County, was California's deadliest and most destructive wildfire. Burning over 153,000 acres, it claimed the lives of at least 85 people and destroyed nearly 19,000 homes. The town of Paradise was hardest hit, with entire neighborhoods obliterated within hours of the fire's start. The Camp Fire was fueled by extreme drought and high winds, conditions that have become increasingly common due to climate change. Even after the fire was contained on November 25th, search and rescue efforts extended well into December. The disaster highlighted the importance of updating evacuation protocols and reinforcing utility infrastructure to prevent future tragedies of this magnitude. Number 6. Tubbs Fire, California, 2017. The Tubbs Fire of October 2017 was one of over 200 wildfires that swept through California that year, but it remains one of the most significant. Burning more than 36,800 acres across Sonoma and Napa counties, the fire claimed 22 lives and destroyed thousands of homes. Santa Rosa, a major city in the region, lost 5% of its housing stock, leaving a lasting impact on the local community. The Tubbs Fire highlighted the increasing risk of wildfires in wine country, where dry vegetation and strong winds can quickly turn small blazes into catastrophic events. Efforts to improve fire-resistant building materials and zoning regulations in high-risk areas gained momentum following this disaster. Number 7. Yarnell Fire, Arizona, 2013. The Yarnell Hill Fire, which began on June 28, 2013, in Yarnell, Arizona, was a tragic reminder of the dangers faced by firefighters. Sparked by a lightning strike, the fire burned over 8,000 acres and claimed the lives of 19 members of the Granite Mountain Hotshots, an elite firefighting team. This marked the deadliest wildfire in Arizona's history and one of the deadliest for firefighters in the U.S. The tragedy underscored the importance of improving safety protocols and equipment for those on the front lines. It also sparked discussions about the growing risks posed by wildfires in arid regions and the need for better community education and preparedness. Number 8. Alaska Fire Season, 2004. The 2004 wildfire season in Alaska was the worst on record, with over 6.6 million acres burned by 701 fires. Of these, 215 were caused by lightning strikes, while human activity accounted for the rest. Unusually warm and wet conditions during the summer led to record amounts of lightning strikes, which ignited many of the fires. By August, a shift to drier weather allowed the fires to spread rapidly, continuing into September. The sheer scale of the destruction highlighted the unique challenges of managing wildfires in Alaska's remote wilderness, where access for firefighting crews is limited. The event also prompted discussions about the impact of climate change on Arctic ecosystems. Number 9. Oakland Hills Fire, California, 1991. On October 19, 1991, a brush fire in the Oakland Hills of California quickly escalated into a devastating firestorm. Over just 2 days, the fire consumed 1,520 acres, destroyed 3,000 homes and apartment buildings, and claimed 25 lives. Strong winds and dry conditions contributed to the fire's rapid spread, overwhelming local firefighting efforts. The Oakland Hills Fire remains one of the most destructive urban wildfires in U.S. history. It prompted significant changes in fire safety regulations, including the implementation of stricter building codes and vegetation management practices to reduce the risk of future disasters. Number 10. Yellowstone Fires, 1988. The Yellowstone Fires of 1988 were among the largest wildfires in the recorded history of Yellowstone National Park. Spurred by drought conditions and strong winds, these fires burned for several months, affecting a total of 793,880 acres, about 36% of the park. More than 9,000 firefighters and 4,000 U.S. military personnel were brought in to combat the blazes. Despite the extensive damage, the fires played a crucial role in shaping the park's ecosystem, as many plant species rely on fire for regeneration. The event also spurred debates about wildfire management policies, particularly the practice of allowing natural fires to burn unless they threaten human life or property. Thank you for sticking till the end. Please subscribe.